Welcome in, guys. I know I'm not Matt Kajeski, but I'm Jordan Vanek here to break down some Week 13 college football prize picks for you guys. Before we get into it, like and subscribe to the channel. We got some awesome things going on over here at Awesemo and some great advice being given out on a weekly basis. If you don't know what PrizePicks is, it is a DFS site that allows you to pick over-unders on some player props. You can pick up to 5, and if you get all 5 right, you 10x on your money. 4 right, you 2x. 3 right, you get 40% of your money back. If you are a new user to PrizePicks, you can use code Awesemo to get up to $100 on your first deposit. Fantastic promo we got going on, and hey, you can make some money from these college football picks. So the first pick that I have for you today is Mikey Keene over 210 passing yards. The over-under in this game is 62 points, and UCF is favored by 18.5. USF gives up over 8 yards per passing attempt, which is one of the worst pass defenses in the country. Temple is the only team in the country that did not hit the over of 210 passing yards against them, but Temple's one of the worst teams. In the last 4 games, Mikey Keene has seen over 20 passing attempts, which is a good sign because he wasn't throwing that much in the beginning of the year, and he has hit over 210 yards in 3 out of the last 4 games. Jalen Robinson is back for this team. They're going to have more explosive pass catchers, and which should lead to Mikey Keene being able to throw the ball downfield more. The last game that he did not hit, Ryan O'Keefe had a 49-yard pass. So again, I think Mikey Keene will hit well over 210 passing yards in this game, and some of these receivers are going to be good options as well. The next one I have for you guys, KJ Jefferson, over 30 rushing yards. The over-under in this game is 62.5 points, and Arkansas is a big favorite of 14.5. But they're playing a Missouri run defense that I've talked about all year is one of the worst in the country. They give up over 5.5 yards per carry. And against some running quarterbacks this year, Emory Jones hit 45 yards in a game where Florida lost 23-24 to Missouri. Hendon Hooker hit over 80 yards. Dennis Grossel for Boston College had 35 yards. On this season, 57 design runs for KJ Jefferson, which is a really healthy number. And he has 22 scrambles. In the season for KJ Jefferson, he averages 5.7 yards a carry and has 600 rushing yards on the year. This over is too low for KJ Jefferson. I expect this one to rise up as this week goes on. The last one I have for you guys is Emeka Emezie over 58.5 receiving yards for North Carolina State. The over-under in this game is 63 points, and the spread is 6, so this game is going to be very competitive and high scoring. North Carolina is giving up 7.7 yards per passing attempt, which is one of the worst in the country. Emezie has hit this over 3 times in his last 5 appearances, but in the 2 games he did not hit it. He only had 1 reception. Last year's matchup against North Carolina, he had 4 for 84, and in their last 2 ACC games, 5 different wide receivers have hit over 58 receiving yards against this North Carolina pass defense. Overall, guys, the 3 bets I have for you today is Mikey Keene over 210 passing yards, KJ Jefferson over 30 rushing yards, and Emeka Emezie over 58.5 receiving yards. This brings you to have 2 options. You have a flex play or a power play. The flex play allows you, if you get one of these wrong, you still 1.25 times your money. And then if you get all 3 right, you 2.5 times your money. Or you could be a little bit more risky and do the power play, which is going to 5x on your money if you get all 3 right. But if you get 1 wrong, we won't be hitting that money this weekend. If you're a new user to PrizePicks, use code Awesemo. We'll match up to $100 on your first deposit. It's a fantastic promo we have going on for you and something you can easily start making some money on.